Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck?
All right, everybody, welcome back to The Experience. You guys know me. I'm Jay, the one sport gay, and joined with me is...
Of course, D. Allen, the Don of all trades. I'm about to say the man with all that talent. I'm sorry. I'm about to say that
The
was
one with all that
the
talent.
man
He
with
said
all that
fuck
talent. My
He said
bad.
fuck all of us.
I was mixing up two different phrases for me.
And then we got Azaria over there.
And like I said the last time, it's the Azaria Lynn, aka Zoned Out Lazari, the biggest and baddest and everything you can think of.
Yes. And
Well, I'm happy to be back, y'all.
True. And as you guys will notice, we have a guest today. We have an empty seat, and I'm just going to go ahead and read her bio. I'm super excited for this guest because she is a close friend of mine, but she's a comic book creator, storyteller, and actress from Tucson, Arizona. She currently works as a comic book artist for V-Friends while developing her own original worlds and narratives. Her work blends hyperfinitive aesthetics and morally gray storytelling. Outside of her work, she's endlessly curious, drawn to philosophy, religion, anthropology, and anything that helps her understand people better. And she is proudly a dog mom. Guys, put your hands together for Sene Castro! Yeah. Welcome to the experience, Allie. How are you doing?
I'm so good.
Good to see
It's
you,
so
Allie.
cozy here. Good to see you. Good to see you guys.
I love your shirt.
Thank you.
Yeah, showing love to
Thank you.
Spidey.
Yeah.
By the time this comes out,
Yeah, is Spider-Man out by the time that this comes out?
no, Spider-Man will not be out by the time this comes out, but the trailer would have been
The trailer
out.
just came out, so
Yeah, and after 24 hours, still the most streamed trailer. So I can only imagine what it's going to be by the time this comes out. So shout out Spidey.
yeah, I'm excited.
Glad to have
But
you.
yeah. But welcome to the pod. We're just gonna do our thing. We have like our little agenda. We'll do things and then just hop in, chime in. We'll have some games. It will be really cool. We don't yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Darren, what is on your mind?
What's on my mind? Honestly, I feel like the main things on my mind is this weird obsession right now that we got about nostalgia. I don't know, man. Right now, it just feels like we are rehashing everything, rebooting everything, trying to retread old waters, and it feels like we don't have really much uniqueness today. And it feels like the biggest culprit of that is the year 2016.
The year 2016 was lit.
It was lit. I'm about to say it was lit. But I don't know if it was really only good or was it nostalgia.
No, it was great.
No. I'm just saying. I feel like that's just part of the same old train because I feel like we talk about 2016 a lot. Like everybody talks about it a lot. It feels like the last time everybody was truly happy. Seems like that people really remember and really can soak in. And it just made me want to kind of research a little bit about 2016 and kind of really understand if it's real or just nostalgia bait.
Okay. What you got?
And 2016 is really like that. That's my conclusion. So
Yeah.
movies. These are the movies that came out in 2016.
Okay.
Moonlight,
Oh, best picture.
Fences, Hidden Figures, Captain America: Civil War,
Wait, that all came out the same year?
Deadpool, The Revenant, Suicide Squad,
Oh my gosh.
Suicide Squad was my shit.
and that Birth of a Nation. I don't know if you guys really remember that Birth of a Nation.
It was hit for hit though.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
what
about to
the
say,
fuck?
and that's just movies.
Okay.
Music. Now this is really where it gets good.
Lemonade.
Lemonade by Beyonce came out. Views by Drake. Anti by Rihanna.
Oh,
Oh
The
my
Life
gosh.
of Pablo by Kanye West. Awaken My Love by Childish Gambino. 25 by Adele.
oh my God.
Everyone's making music.
Purpose by Justin Bieber. Dangerous Woman by Ariana Grande.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And that's just a few of the music. And I feel like we've all listened to all of that.
Yeah.
Blonde by Frank Ocean.
Oh my God. That also came out in
2016.
2016.
And Endless.
Immediately.
People don't know about
Guys,
Endless.
Frank Ocean, if you listen to my music, he's my North Star. You'll be able to hear it. And that album specifically changed the game for me.
It
Yeah.
really did. We had
I love
hit
Frank
after
Ocean.
hit after hit after hit. And then TV shows. This was really funny.
let's see it.
Atlanta came out in 2016. Insecure also came out in
Oh,
2016.
yes.
I don't know, it's this other thing called Queen Sugar. I don't know if you guys know Queen Sugar, if you guys ever heard of that, but I remember it kind of vividly. Empire started. It was like
Oh my
2015,
gosh.
16. That's when it started. And really kind of took off from there.
I believe you, Jussie. I'm sorry, I do.
This just ended, but Stranger Things was around this time as well.
Okay.
It started in 2016.
2016.
Whoa.
I'm gonna say, yeah. I'm gonna say, and then obviously other shows were hitting their peaks. We had The Walking Dead, This Is Us, Big Bang Theory. We're kind of having their big moments in 2016, and just personally, that's the year I graduated high school. 2016, class of 16. Let's go. It's our 10-year anniversary. So that's there you go. Hey, 16. So that's personal. I started college obviously in 2016 as well. Kobe retired in 2016. He had his big 80-point kind of or 60-point game. It was just so much that kind of happened in 2016. So it kind of made me feel like, all right, that's one of the few things that it's all right.
We are like, rightfully obsessed with that year.
And I feel like now that we're like a decade past that, like we're like we could fully look back and be like, that was a totally different era.
Is that the year that all the crazy clowns were going around too?
Yes.
That was wild. That was weird.
Yeah,
What was that?
I don't know. It was like a mass psychosis that we kind of were all on.
It was terrifying.
It's funny. I had a friend that dated a killer clown. Like I don't think she really killed nobody, but he ended up dating a killer clown. He went to court
that
with
shit.
her.
It's so fucking
That
funny.
is
It was
wild.
something. But how do y'all feel about 2016? What's y'all like kind of memories and what do y'all really resonate with when it comes to
2016 was when I lost my. No, I'm just kidding.
I said we going there.
No, I mean, listen to all the great music that came out that year. Like that's a lot of my identity. That's where I find a lot of my inspiration from. A lot of those artists. So, yeah, 2016 like catapulted me in a musical way that I guess I didn't realize in the time, but yeah. That's what I would say. Yeah.
For me too, like graduated high school, and that's when I moved out and left like my family situation, and that kind of changed everything for me. Like I was very sheltered and stuff, so like I got like a true taste of freedom,
Period.
and I was able to drive anywhere, do anything, I had a job, like it was great. I love 2016. The music was bomb.
It was the perfect soundtrack.
The perfect soundtrack. Everything was just so much better. Like I loved 2016 too, because it was like the last time I didn't hear about politics or anything going on. It was like before
That was kind of the
any
beginning of the end too.
Yeah, it really
now that you think
was.
about it, it was like it really was the last year. Everything was like, damn. That's why everybody looking back at it. It was like, damn.
Yeah.
I remember November 2016.
It also felt like yesterday. I don't know. Like I know that it's 10 years ago,
But it does.
but it
feel
felt
like yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
recent.
Which is the perfect segue to what's on my mind.
Yeah. So what's on your mind, Jay?
I just wanted to talk about, I feel like we've been talking about, the first episode I talked about like Zillennials, and this is on the same like theme of that. But the late 20s, how the fuck did we get here so quick?
Oh my God.
Don't
I'm just like, what? I'm gonna be 30 in 2 years? No way.
Oh,
Me?
Whoa.
I still feel spiritually. How do I feel? Like maybe like 21. I still feel
really?
like, yeah.
21.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what I will say, there's like pros and cons. Like what I love is my independence. I feel like, well, let me start with the cons first. So the cons is bills every day.
Yeah.
I have to always figure out what I'm going to have for dinner every day by
Oh my
myself.
gosh.
I have
the
to
worst
pay for gas. I have to pay for a lot of stuff. It's just money is not it. And then I just feel like we've inherited like a shitty economy. The world is just, it's a lot. It's not the same 20s that my Gen X parents had. But the good thing about it is like once like that prefrontal lobe developed, like it's like you have all these things coming at you, and I feel like I'm more equipped to handle it. Like I know what I'm doing. Like not that I know what I'm doing, but like I know how to like attack a situation and like deal with it. Like it's not like a panic or fight or flight necessarily anymore. Like I feel like that comes with like getting older. I am looking forward to my Saturn return, which if you don't know
what?
Saturn return.
It's Saturn in it. So
Yeah.
put me hit.
Yeah. For those who are new to the pod, Darren's alias is Ned Saturn. So
So yeah.
everything's Saturn.
Let's explain the Saturn return.
Yeah. But the Saturn return is basically, and I don't know if I'm explaining this the right way because I'm not an astrologist, but it's basically a point in your life where you kind of like return back to yourself, like your original, like kind of like younger ideals, things that like you used to do, or like more like that are aligned to like the most
More
like
your true
authentic
self. Yeah, authentic true
of
self.
yourself.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that because that but I think it comes a little bit later for men, even though I'm not a straight.
That's straight. But no, that's
yeah.
real. No, the late 20s. That's I don't know. It feels daunting. I remember when I was younger, I was like late 20s. I was so old. Like whenever I get there, I'll get there. And I'm like, you blink, and you know, we talked about what 2016 feels like yesterday.
Yesterday.
I was 18. It feels like yesterday, and now I'm 28, and I'll blink, it'll be 38. And it's just, and that's life. Like you start realizing that, you know, time is just, it waits for no one. Like it's going to keep zooming, and you kind of have to you know, sit tight and smell the roses a little bit and kind of enjoy. I know you mentioned the cons of the late 20s, but there are also a lot of pros to kind of be in
There's
this
beauty
age.
in aging.
There's beauty.
And what I
obviously.
will say,
wanna get
the
older.
one thing that I'm thankful for is I don't look like it. I don't look 28.
he's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know,
It's crazy because 28 not
black
even
don't
old.
crack. You don't.
It's not even old though.
Nah.
It's not.
Like,
I just,
and that kind of goes back to this lineal. I saw a tweet that says, "Get you an older man born between 98 to 2001 and settle down."
yeah.
An older man.
Settle down with us.
An
Yeah.
older man.
An older man, 98.
8 to 2001.
2001 is crazy.
That had to be somebody born in 2006 saying,
I
"Hey."
completely
my
neglected the old
What
man
the
part and just
fuck?
the
I see.
vanity
You
of
see how
the
you
man.
completely ignored it. I was like, no, they're saying get you an older man.
First of all, older.
And
is
98 was the oldest.
disrespectful.
That was the 98 to 01. So I can
That
only
is
imagine.
rude.
Who they think 97 and
They probably think they're geriatric.
Geriatric.
Oh my
season.
god,
crazy.
Jinx.
Twins.
Twins.
Hey. Oh man.
Yeah. Okay, Azaria, girl, what's on your mind?
A lot. Everything be on my mind. I got something to say about all you fuckers.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, no shade, y'all. I'm just trolling. But honestly, gender roles, y'all. I really feel like right now, life has really changed for the worse. The world has taken a turn for the worse, you guys. And I feel like right now, a lot of females want to be niggas. And there's a lot of niggas that want to be females. And don't get me wrong, if you want to be a female because, you know, that's what you want to do, then by all means, hey, but do it because that's what you want to do. Don't be a heterosexual male acting like a pussy. Okay, where's the real masculine men at? And I'm gonna keep saying it.
She said that
y'all
episode
really
one.
gonna sit here
This is gonna be the theme of the
and
season.
make me feel like I hate men, but I really
Yeah,
don't
this
hate
I
men.
hate niggas kind of
It's just
podcast.
it's coming to the point where you men act like bitches, and I'm getting tired of it because there's no way in fuck that I should have more of a better mindset than how the fuck y'all move. And I'm pointing. Look, I'm talking to all y'all, okay? Because it's getting to the point where it's driving me crazy. It's driving my coochie crazy because I don't want to give y'all none. Man,
You have any examples about how girls are acting like niggas?
from how they speak, how they move. And don't get me wrong, I don't want to conclude myself fully into this because like I have a very softness about me. I know how to speak, I know how to move as a lady, but I know that I can be very alpha like, if that makes sense. Sometimes when I play the game, I'm cussing niggas the fuck out just by me using cuss words and saying the word nigga right now. I feel like that's even too masculine for me as a female, you know? So I'm working on that within myself to become more of a softer, you know, female. I'm very soft as it is for sure, but I'm more so just speaking with the language that I use, you know? But when it comes to other females, from how they move, how they speak, how they talk to men, like, what up, gang? What up, gangster? Like, don't get me wrong, if I'm talking to my brothers, you know, what up, bro? Like, you know, like, that's different. But it's like, if I'm talking to someone who has potential to be my husband or someone that can lead me, like, even if it's from like a business standpoint, business networking, I'm not going to walk into Forbes. And I actually went to Forbes myself when I was 21 years old. I'm 26 and I told myself at 21 to be in Forbes, the 30. I told myself
30
that
before 30.
Yes, literally. Like, if I could make it, I'm 26 years old. I have 4 more years. Look, if I could make it to 30 on the Forbes list of 30 or 30, whatever the fuck the list is called. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But the fact that I went when I was 21 years old to be in the room full with people who have likable mindsets as myself, you know, so I can't walk into a room speaking to people like, hey, what up, y'all? What up, nigga? What up, gang?
If you're a man, you probably shouldn't act like that either. If you're trying
You know,
to,
even
was gonna
as a
say,
man, you
yeah,
shouldn't act
I
like
feel
that.
like-
I feel like that's what I'm
Let's
saying.
have like general decorum, but I also will say I have like a very nuanced perspective, just because again, not straight. So gender roles don't really like mean
Apply.
anything to
Yes,
me.
you, but-
Facts.
And it's funny too because I see a lot of the times like, and I'm guilty of it too, and like, you know, homosexual relationships, that gender roles kind of bleed into it, because it's like, oh, like the top needs to do this, the bottom should do this. And it's like, no, you guys are two dudes, figure it out. And I just feel like, I don't know. It's never made sense to me. And I'm like, I feel like I'm glad that I'm not like, I feel like sometimes I don't know if this is how you guys feel, but I feel like sometimes those gender roles kind of like weigh you down in a way, and I just don't feel that weight of that. I just feel like I'm just showing up as a human, being me, and
I think we've evolved past that.
I'd like to say something.
Yeah,
Like I think that lately for me, I have really rethought about gender roles and like the boxes that you were saying that we put ourselves in. I'm starting to embrace the idea of like everything is on a spectrum, like quite literally, and everybody shows up a little differently from like the one before, and no like two people are always like match made in heaven. So like with the gender role things, I think that there are men who are feminine, and then there are women who are more masculine, and they just have to, we just all have to like learn about ourselves and then find the other person that balances that out.
Yeah, it's all about the balance.
Yeah.
I definitely agree.
I'm with that.
And I can agree with that.
Yeah, and I think too, like me as I'm a single woman, and like I low key have
I'm
like
mad at you too.
period. I low key have like kind of given up on searching for a partner like desperately, because like I felt like, and maybe you can relate to this, I felt like I was using it to distract myself from my responsibilities. Like I was like, oh, I just want to find love. I'm just going to find like my man. He's going to, be wealthy and be able to take care of this. And then I can focus on, and I'm like, wait, I'm using that like low key as a pacifier to responsibilities that I know that I can handle myself without the guys. And and honestly too, I've been really like enjoying looking at history and realizing that no women really have had the chances and the opportunities that we've had to choose to even be single. Like it's still like been so, shunned. It's still shunned on like to be single. But like me as a single woman, like nobody else in my family, even my grandma, she's been shamed for being single. She's felt this like weight and this responsibility to find a man and do all this stuff. And I'm like, wait a second, I can provide so much more than just like a relationship. Yeah. And so like that's something I've been really trying to like unlearn and like embrace new qualities of life, even if, it doesn't come with a partner.
Yeah. I love that. And I wish we could, this is
This is
getting good.
Actually,
but we don't have the time.
because I have more to say.
We don't have the time.
They're gonna be like,
Darren
really
We're
shut the
paying
fuck
for the
up.
studio, y'all.
He's like, Darren really shut the fuck up.
But we do have to move on. We do have to move on. Darren, it's your time to show us and tell us something from your life. It's show and tell time. So.
I guess for my first show and tell, I brought everyone's favorite thing, and that's stats. I'm a big stats guy. I'm currently pursuing my master's in user experience, so information sciences. So I do a lot of stats, and I do a lot of like stuff on the back end and stuff that I'm really interested in. And this is specifically by the Association for Computing Machinery. They did the study published November of last year called From Culture to Code, an intersectional analysis of AAVE, which is African American Vernacular English, slang, and large language models. So large language models are ChatGPT, pretty much all the AI chatbots that we have now. And I thought this was just super interesting and super relevant for right now, because we're in the information AI era. I'm
scared.
And we're all black. So I just thought it was very interesting to kind of see something like this and kind of what they were kind of doing in this study. So in this study, researchers, they tested 3 major AI models, which was ChatGPT, of course, Claude, and Llama, which are 3 kind of the main AI models right now.
Have y'all used Claude?
I don't even know what a Claude or a Llama is.
Claude,
Is it
I don't know what
similar to
llama
ChatGPT?
is.
Yeah.
But I will say, Chat, me and you go together real good.
This is where we at right now. So, so they checked how well these models understood AAVE slang across 5 real black cultural contexts. So it was church, which is like religious language, queer ballroom culture,
Clock it.
family, black college Greek life, and just general slang. And they graded the models on accuracy, cultural understanding, and appropriateness. And basically what they came to the conclusion was that AI can understand some AAVE, but it's only surface level. They don't know the real cultural context behind it. So and
No,
that
it's crazy because I was talking to Chat the other day and he was like, "What's up, my nigga?" I'm like,
yeah, no, Chat will call you. No, you can train Chat to kind of throw the nigga out.
Like,
It's actually kind of crazy. Like
who
they'll
gave you that pass?
I will say my chat does not use any
will say.
racial terms of that way.
She got her set up real nice. I need
Because
to.
I'm not, when he said that, I said, what?
No,
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
yeah, and
I can't even get my chat to cuss.
No, my chat cusses.
Like, I told Chad to manipulate a nigga for me.
yeah.
He said,
And-
I cannot do that.
It is just funny how like it's just certain slang terms that we understand.
Yeah.
But then you kind of read them back and you're like, oh shit, I can kind of see how like, you know, the AI model not gonna really understand what it is.
So let's see
Yeah.
what you
So
got.
here's some
Let's-
phrases
yeah.
that they gave. So 8x5x11.
Okay.
That's on TikTok. That's what they call white people because it's a sheet of paper.
Oh, damn.
So they thought.
Oh,
So the AI thought it was just a sheet of paper.
Wait, it's a what? Say it again.
8.5 by 11.
That's crazy.
that's what they call white people.
8.5 by 11 because you know
'Cause that's the sheet of
standard
paper.
sheet of paper is 8.5 by 11 is white sheet of
Who's
paper.
people at HBUs are saying this? Who's saying?
Oh
this?
yeah,
Who
it's-
is saying
I
this?
was about to
Yeah,
say,
I've
no,
never heard
nobody
apparently
up in
this is
Michigan
more Gen Z
looking
TikTok
at-
slang.
First of all, I'm mixed with Puerto Rican, Native American, and Irish. You know how many times I've been called a white girl in school?
You see, black people love to
Like-
say black last whenever they list out everything that they are. He's like,
Hey, man.
I'm gonna say the roster.
What else we got?
Big bag, big bag. They thought it was a literal back, like big bag.
Okay.
Like, but we know it's a big person.
Okay.
Or somebody that likes to eat.
Switch. They thought it was a light switch and not a switch you get to go whoop somebody.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking of a different switch than that.
You got the switches. Hey, the automatic bitch. You got the go grab a
I was
switch.
thinking of-
You got. You feel me?
The dogs and the poodles. They thought the real dogs and the poodles, not the Q dogs and the SG Rose. And sands. You know how we say
like somebody
sands?
that crossed the sands.
Cross the sands, the burning
yeah.
sands, and Greek life. This is part of like I said, it was
Yeah.
church, Greek life.
I mean, as a
LGBT.
GDI, I don't even fucking really know that. but
and they thought it was literal sand on the beach.
GDI means goddamn individual.
Yeah, I'm about to say, and they thought it was literally sand on the beach. So it just
Okay.
shows that kind of where we are right now. And I think the way to kind of remedy that is to have like more people that are in these spaces actually a part of these like, you know, large language models, these ideations and actually creating that. So I thought it was really interesting to see.
A few years ago too, they were like when AI was first generating like images and stuff, whenever they would like put in like man or something, it would always be a white person. Or like anything generic or default was always the default was always white. So like I always thought that was interesting too. I was like, I mean, clearly it's in the culture because some AI, you know, it's trained on the internet.
Yeah.
So it's like that's already established in the internet, in the web, you know, that white is default. And
Yeah.
like it's kind of like I don't know. I think it's really important to train AI if that's the future of the internet to be more inclusive and
needs to be.
diverse.
Yeah.
It used to be. Like,
Not to include. You don't need to be calling me the N word, Chat GPT.
Yeah.
not that inclusive. Yeah.
But all right, guys, let's play a game. Not in a creepy jigsaw way. That came off that way to me in my head. But okay, we're gonna play Would You Rather. You guys know how to play Would You Rather.
Absolutely.
It's pretty simple. So we're all gonna go and we're gonna do a Would You Rather, and we'll say what we would rather do. And I don't have one, so I'm gonna kick it to Azaria. I'm sorry. We could just go down the line.
He said, I'm
I'm
thinking right now.
thinking. Okay, well, let me start it off for you guys. Now, I will say this back at home, my brother and I, if you guys don't know, right here, this is my brother. I love him dearly. You know, my brother, I like to call him the what if scenario king. Okay?
No, he for sure is the
like,
what
when
if
I say
scenario
my
king.
brother has a scenario for every little thing, I could talk to him about something I like, whatever. And he'd be like, what if?
Yeah.
So I'm a piggyback
Very, very
on what
true.
I was kind of talking about or speaking about, I should say, in the last episode. I think I just want to bring, because I feel like my brother has this conversation with me a lot because I always speak about how I like to hustle and I need somebody that got the same mindset as me. Like look, y'all. My regular job is a realtor and a property manager. So I have nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5. Okay. It's nothing wrong with that. But it's like, how are you settling for that? How are you happy with just having one job and only making one set income and not making no other type of money in no other place, no other anything? Like I don't even care if you wanted to start selling out of vending machines, because I'm about to do it. I'm about to put a vending machine at my office, at my job, like at my fun job, which is the dispensary, you know. But like, so Needless to say, before I get
Yeah,
to chatting,
yeah. What would you
because
rather?
before I get to chat, would you rather? My bad. Look, I
He
called
said,
myself.
wrap it up.
Wrap it up. I just had to give a little
I hear
backstory.
the Oscars music. Go ahead.
Like, I just had to give a little backstory with that. But like, would you rather date someone or be with someone who was complacent? Because one thing for me, I hate complacency. I don't know what it is, but complacency just irks my nerves. Like you just boring. Like, would you rather be with a complacent man or female, or someone who comes to you and be like, hey babe, let's start this together, or hey babe, or who has the drive and it don't even got to be hustle, but they have a drive to put more into the community. And one thing about me, like, I want to put more into the Black community. Like, I want to start businesses for Black people. I want to start like a company where people can come in and learn financial literacy, business literacy, like everything around the world in that area, right? So the question is, would you rather want to be with someone who doesn't want to do anything, that's okay with life, okay with just going to school, working a regular job for the rest of their life,
Complacent,
or being with someone who wants to put more into the world?
Okay. I would rather be with somebody who wants to put more into the world and into me. No, I'm just
Right now, I feel that. Heavy on the into me.
no, yeah,
Cancel.
because I mean, that was not that bad. That was, okay,
It was 2026. You can say anything.
yeah. No, yeah, because I mean, I feel like I kind of like am attracted to that. Like, I'm attracted to
Yeah.
ambition, people that
Facts.
like work hard, that
That's the word I
want
was
to
looking
like
for, ambition.
want more for want to build something. So, yeah, I would rather be. I mean, complacency is nice. It's predictable, but like it's boring.
Yeah, it's
Like,
boring.
Come on, let's
Yeah.
shake it up. What you think, Allie?
I think ambition is hot. I think that I have a lot and I need to work on my thing. So if I had someone complacent, they would have to at least be supporting my ambition. If not, I'd love another person who's ambitious and we can each do our own things and then come together, do
Facts.
things together.
Now let me ask, not to mean to cut you off, but just to add another quick question. Does that make you feel like you're being held back? Let's say, because I've been in situations where I've dated someone
that's
where
not-
I had like, because I model, I stream, I do
Yeah.
everything, and it gets to the point where someone is telling me like, oh, I don't like what you have on. You look like you're doing
Jealousy.
too much,
Oh,
or you're doing
yeah.
this, or you're doing that, or
Yeah,
I don't
that's
want
a
you to go
little
here,
different.
I don't want you to do that. I feel like they're stopping me from shining or stopping me
Yeah.
from being the bright bee that I
can't be with somebody like that. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. If you seen Baby Boy,
Yeah.
Taraji,
I think
fuck
this is
you.
an easy one. It's
Yeah.
easy to go for the ambitious. But
Yeah.
I won't say, hey, if you are a complacent person, we're not saying you're trash or anything
No,
like
not
that.
at all.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong
I'm
with
about
that.
to say,
It's just
like,
not
some
maybe a
people.
little lame.
I'm gonna say some
but-
people love to just
Yeah.
chill and they love their life to be very formulaic, very predictable. I do my shit. I go home or go to work, go home, whatever, eat,
Domestic
sleep.
life.
They
And
do
ain't
that.
nothing wrong with that. You
Ain't
just
nothing
ain't for me,
wrong with
baby.
that. Just because he's yawning don't mean there's nothing wrong with that. You just won't get him. But it's
You won't
But it's
get me.
plenty of motherfuckers out there.
Or my homegirl over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won't get any of them. But
No.
you will find somebody.
Yeah.
I trust.
Just
in
not
you.
out this
I believe in you.
All right, Darren, what you got for would you rather?
Ooh, I feel like that was a little easier one.
I know. I gave a real easy one.
Okay.
That was because I got put on the spot.
I know which
Sorry
one I'm
to
gonna
know.
ask. If he doesn't ask
I
it.
needed more
Okay, go
time to
ahead.
think about that.
Would you rather be on death row
Oh fuck.
Oh wow.
for a crime you didn't commit,
Okay.
but the most important person in your life did, or be free and the most important person in your life is on death row for a crime you committed?
Oh my god.
Whoa, what the hell?
Whoa, brother.
I fucked them up, didn't I?
Brother.
I fucked them up, didn't I?
Chat, what y'all think over there? Shit.
That is
I-
crazy.
Brother. ugh.
I don't know.
I-
we have to pick one.
Right.
I said we had to make it a little
have
harder,
to
right?
pick
This is what
one.
you rather, right? This ain't, come on. Like, you can't just pick the layup.
Can it be like the shows and I find and I get out of my death row?
No, you are on death and you're gonna die.
Oh.
Like,
Or the other person dies?
no, but you saving your man's. Like, your man's did it. Like, but you taking a rap.
I'm not going to jail for anybody but my kids. So
Yeah.
if it's not my kid,
Oh no, I mean I mean whoever's the most important person in your life, is your kid gonna be the most?
well, right now I don't have any kids, so
Yeah.
But your
they can
parents?
go. They
And
can-
who?
Maybe your parents?
Okay. Okay. So let me ask you then: who's the most important person in your life, then, Darren?
Taylor.
Yeah. So would
Oh,
you?
so,
What would you
okay,
do?
so-
I
though?
would definitely be on death row.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I'm waiting for y'all to answer. Nah,
I don't have that.
keep
I'm not
going.
being on death
Fuck
row
it,
for
I'll do
fucking
the death
nobody.
row.
You
It's
do
gonna
death
happen
row
one day.
But I'm talking about most important person in your life. So that's I'm not a significant. It could be your mama. It could be whoever. It could be whoever you think is somebody that you just can't live without.
I think
And
that's
they
so,
did the crime.
See, and wait, hold on. Let's stop right there because I feel like we should be able to get up in life and be able to live without people. Let's not even say that because
Okay, so-
there's not one person in this world. Like, don't get me wrong,
Okay,
I
so
love my
so
mom
answer
and
the
my
question
grandma,
in the parameters of what
but like I'm gonna still do what I gotta do regardless if they here or
Come on,
not.
bro.
So she is not going to go on death
Right,
row.
that's-
I already
That's a
answered the
long way
question.
to say
I'm
that
not
she
going
not
on
going
death
on
row
death
for
row.
nobody.
I was just like, can we answer the questions in the?
Because then at that, why am I hanging around motherfuckers that's gonna have me on motherfucking death row?
Yeah.
Oh, so
Allie,
you
what
let your mama?
Allie, what you think?
My mama ain't gonna be on death row either.
No,
Karen?
I'm about to say
Yeah.
no. You're gonna be on death row.
Wait,
For
y'all,
Karen?
let's see what Allie
Yeah.
would do.
I think
Curious.
I don't know. I'm
That's a hard
going
one.
back
I
and
don't
forth.
know, bro.
I think like it depends on the crime I'm committing. Like if I was justified in that crime,
Yeah.
Okay.
okay, that changes things. But if I wasn't justified in the crime, I think the guilt might eat me alive.
That
if
you have to take the
that
rap
I let somebody else do
Take
it.
the
So yeah, but like if it was the other way around and they did some fuck shit, then I'd be like, no, I'm not. No.
taking
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So very dependent
I
on
I'd be
the
like,
crime.
I don't
you-
want to be a
that's your
snitch, but it's
fault.
like,
Man, what happened to the love? Like love knows no bounds.
like,
What
hold on,
happened
wait
to
a minute,
my most
'cause
important
look,
person?
I could go sit down for a couple years, but die?
Yeah.
I can't die.
You ain't gonna die for your
So-
favorite person.
Okay.
I can go sit down for a couple years.
What's a couple?
She said I could be Cookie Lion.
What they? Okay, what they say? 30.
2016.
Let's say 30
Bro,
years.
I can go sit down for long as I'm
30.
still alive.
30.
Yeah.
I'm still alive.
You don't realize how much 30 years.
All right,
is.
let me-
I'm still
let me-
alive though.
Guys,
I'm
let
not
me
30.
let me
Put
lighten
me
it
in
up
the
a little
face.
bit. Let me lighten it up.
I ain't even 30.
Let me lighten it
Like-
up. Here's my would you rather. Would you rather, Jesus Christ, live in
Make it hard. Make it
2016?
challenging.
Would you rather live in 2016 for the rest of your life or live in 2006 for the rest of your life?
2016.
2016.
2016.
Oh, well, that was easy.
Are we the same age
Yes. Oh.
as we
Oh,
were
no,
in
no, no.
2016?
You have to revert back to what you was before. You don't have to.
2016.
I have to be 16
Yeah.
years old for
But
the
that
rest
means
of my
I could be
life.
8.
Yeah.
Why would I want to be a
2006. I don't want to be 8 years.
No,
Now, it would have been cool if I
2016.
was 28 in 2006.
I'm gonna say 2006 because that's when iCarly came out, and honestly, 2006,
The TV was
2007,
going good.
That was.
Hey.
I feel like that was peak for me. That was
Shit
like
was
my
good.
happiest times in my life. You know, I learned what spaghetti tacos was. You know, I was listening to
dead.
Justin Timberlake. He was releasing new music back then. Like 20, you can't beat the 2000s. Like people have 90s nostalgia. I have 2000s nostalgia, and yeah, I would go back to 2006.
We really hate
That's
adulthood.
so fun.
We really hate adulthood.
Is it my would you rather?
yeah.
Okay, really fast. I really love Game of Thrones and low
Brian,
key,
that's a good
right?
one. Go ahead.
They ruined that show at the end. And my
Yeah.
would you rather is what if you were writing the most amazing story. It was about to go down in history, but that's the only story you can ever tell. Would you do that, or would you give it up to tell a new story? And that other story might be bad, might be good, you don't know, but just like try different endeavors with your life. So multiple stories, good and bad, or one
and done.
or like the best story,
but you can never
but you can
write
never
another
tell
story.
another story. That's
You
your
can never
only
ever tell
story
another
for
story.
Well,
forever.
let me tell you guys something, okay? The cast of Friends, they don't have to work a day in their life because they did that one show and that syndication. So
Syndication don't exist.
with that being said, I'm gonna write the one story because if I do it right, then I'm good for life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just going to say that one story probably can set me off for life
Yeah.
versus me trying to do trial and error each time.
I agree.
Yeah.
And then you try other things. Like you get to try other avenues of telling art and doing stuff. Telling art,
That's so
making
tough.
art.
I don't know. It's not
Lauryn
easy.
Hill had one album.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all it took.
Yeah, people still kill her about that to this day.
They still listen though.
Do I listen to that one album? No.
Oh my god.
Here we go. That was unwarranted.
I literally have probably like maybe one or two Lauryn Hill songs on my
It's
phone.
like it's man. She like ice.
Oh my god.
But I don't know. That's a hard one. I don't know. I feel like I'm confident in my writing. I would do the opposite. I'm gonna be the devil's advocate.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna choose the opposite. Like I don't want to. I want to make more stories. I would tell a bunch of stories, even if some were trash. I would love to have the variety of some good, some bad, some mid.
Oh, yeah.
That's the beauty of life.
Azaria. You have some advice for us from the Reddit peoples?
Look, okay. This took me a second, y'all. That's why I was sitting here on my computer trying to find it because I was like, where the fuck y'all be finding this Reddit shit at?
They probably won't be in the comments. She was
Look,
mad in the
little
beginning.
do y'all know, y'all. This look, funny story. This is my first time ever in life getting on Reddit right now. I was gonna sit here and tell y'all a personal story, but they was like, nah, just use Reddit.
Reddit's crazy. So
I'm
that's
not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Next couple episodes, it's probably gonna be very look. One thing about me, I'm a very authentic and vulnerable person. I'm gonna tell y'all like
She
it
might
is.
not. She's not gonna name names.
But I'm for sure probably gonna tell y'all.
I might name names. I don't give a fuck no more.
Okay, so look.
I'm losing
Season
it.
6.
Okay, so look, y'all. This is what I found on my handy dandy laptop here. It says she cheated on me,
Oh,
and I
okay.
got the final laugh.
Oh, shit.
So I didn't
already
even look,
love
y'all.
it.
Look.
10
I
out
didn't
of
even.
10 bestseller.
That was his final story.
When I say I didn't
my
even
God.
read the full thing, I skimmed it, but I was like, I'm just gonna read it, get the natural reaction as I read it. So
All right,
here we
let's
go,
do
y'all.
it. Let's hear it.
So some years ago, I had just signed a lease with my girlfriend, who I've known for nearly 2 decades. We've never had a single. We never were single at the same time until then, and we always hit it off. Shortly after, admittedly too shortly, we both ended up single at the same time and decided to give into years of teasing and temptation. Y'all freaky bitches. That's the lead up. That's literally what it says. That's the lead up. Okay. I was working one full-time job with lots of OT and working an apprenticeship in the wood shop,
Oh,
learning how to make furniture so I wasn't home
he's got that good
as
wood.
often
Ginger
as
Rose.
and apparently she would have liked. One day while we were changing the sheets of the bed, I grabbed her phone off the bed so I could put the fitted sheets down. That's when it buzzed. I looked at it, and because it was in my hand, the text said, "Send me another pic of your tits. I'm so horny."
I love the drama. The suspense in the way she telling us.
Okay.
All right. And then what else happened?
It's not too much longer, but it says there was a fight. We broke up. We were still on the same lease, and neither of us could afford to break the contract. We were stuck with each other. We
Relatable.
learned how to get along beside each other. Does that sound kind of familiar? Okay. We were still in the same lease, and neither of us could afford to break the contract. We were stuck with each other. We learned how to get beside each other, even getting along again. But I refused to allow myself to develop feelings once again. You are a female. I'm a female.
God. Didn't we just talk about gender roles?
I'm saying far as like you don't want to develop feelings. We females here.
Shoot, if
Be
you're a
Be
man,
in
you
tune
can
with
have
it. It's
feelings
gonna
too.
happen regardless.
Yeah.
If you like them, you
Be
like
in
them.
tune if you're a man too, because that's the worst type of niggas.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So what
Anyway,
else? Yeah.
but it says I got 2 more paragraphs. Well, they're small, but I'm almost done. Sorry. Look, I know. So I'm like, look, well, where we getting to? Like,
I got
what
2
happened?
more stanzas. Just wait.
Okay, so look, it says I never. Okay, the last part, never. She don't want to develop feelings. Okay, cool. I never got over my anger at being cheated on. Soon after our lease was up, we picked up a third roommate and moved to a bigger apartment. But it became clear over time that I was being used for emotional and monetary support.
Wait, are they lesbians?
So in the beginning, she basically said that they were dating other people, but they never were single at the same time. So
But
when they were both
these are
single,
two
at the-
women.
2 women talk.
these
Yeah.
are 2 women.
Okay, that
Okay.
part I was confused.
No,
okay.
like I could. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's
I'm
2
kinda
women.
trapped.
My apologies if you guys didn't
Okay.
know. These
Yeah.
are 2 women that I'm speaking about,
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken.
Period.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay, so they said they picked up a new roommate, but she said, she starts seeing that she was being used for emotional and monetary support, covering most of the bills and the lion's share of the rent. Our third roomie was solid and was so decided to break the contract and went to a new apartment and got a place together and left my ex high and dry. I don't mind saying that I felt a certain way of joy at seeing her struggle with being homeless, watching her struggle. It fed the dark part of my soul. It didn't help me. It didn't help me get over the hurt of being cheated on by the one person who ever you look, sorry, honey, you must have been typing this real fast. Cheated on by the one person who ever even her own children thought would never do that to me. That will still hurt.
It's a weird sentence.
Yeah, I don't know what she meant by that. I'm sorry, sis.
So what
But
she
I
need
do
advice
feel
on? She seemed like
different.
She got it figured out.
Right.
Yeah.
I do feel different, kind of better knowing that I was able to cause a different kind of hurt. Revenge doesn't always bring closure or make you feel better afterwards, but it can give you a piece of peace knowing that the scales against you have been tipped back to some kind of balance once again.
pettiness to the. Seems like her advice is, should she feel bad or not?
No.
Wait, so what'd she do? She just left the apartment?
Yeah.
So
It seemed like the girl ended up homeless.
I think they got okay, so let me go back to this part right here. So they got a third roommate.
Yeah.
And so what she had noticed that like she was being used by I guess her ex or whatever the case may be. So when they got the third roommate, it says our third roomie was solid, and so we decided to break the contract with the new apartment and get a place together. Yeah. And we left the ex high and dry.
Left the one.
She went with the roommate.
She went with the new girl.
I said the ex was homeless. That's why I was just like,
the ex was homeless.
Yeah.
Dang.
So she left the ex by herself and got an apartment with the new girl, which was the third roommate.
I don't think she should feel bad. Her ex set herself up when she did that.
Yeah, no.
Don't cheat on your freaking girlfriend that you're living with.
Right.
Like
be
what?
smarter.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all gotta be smarter, dog. Y'all don't know the game for real. Like, how y'all gonna move just like that? You gonna get kicked out. And this is with niggas too. Yeah. This ain't just exclusive to them. It's you niggas that do a lot of that too. Mm-hmm. And it's like it's some nasty, grimy shit going on right now.
I'm gonna keep this brief because they telling me we only got 5 minutes.
I'm king of petty, so I get it.
So as I get older, people always tell you in life, be the bigger person, take the high road, fuck all of that shit. Sometimes it's okay to see your enemies
wrong.
I saw one of my enemies almost get hit by a car the other day, and I can't lie. I'm not gonna say that didn't bring me a little bit of joy. I'm glad nothing happened, but I got a little rush, and I feel like we shouldn't feel guilty about that. We're humans, so no, she's not wrong.
If it's beef, it's beef. If it's up, it's tough.
What Cardi B say? If you beef with me, we gonna beef
forever. Unfortunately, it's gonna be forever. And that's how she feeling. It be like that,
But all right, guys, we've got to wrap it up. This has been amazing. Did you enjoy your time?
Yeah, I did.
Hopefully we didn't scare you.
Yeah, hope we didn't do too much.
No, I enjoyed. I just, I like hanging out. Yeah, it's been great to talk to you guys and stuff.
Oh, we loved having you.
Yeah.
And tell the people where they can find you, all your stuff.
Everything that you up to. Yeah.
Yeah, well, next week, my first comic book is coming out, so I'm really psyched about that.
Hey. So by the time this comes out, it will be out.
It will be out.
So go get the comic or I'm going to beat your ass.
But you can find all of my information and everything. Start at Instagram at artsyally_, ALI like Muhammad. And then on TikTok, Ali Sene. And
Period. Yes, Ali, thank you so much for being here. If you guys want to follow the experience and see what we're doing off of the pod, because we're going to be interacting with our socials a lot more this season, you can find us on Instagram at pod the experience, and then you can find us on TikTok at theexperience.podcast. See, I told y'all I get it right this time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then if you want to see what I'm up to, follow my music, everything about Jay, you can find me on Instagram, J_Gooden98, and then on TikTok, Jay Gooden.
Oh, I thought we was going to.
My bad. I should have teed you up for that. That was me. That's on me.
But no, as always, your girl, the Azaria Lynn, aka Zoned Out with Zari, the biggest and baddest everything. If you guys are looking for natural skincare, tap in with the Aphrodite Collection, aphroditecollection.shop. And like I always said, I'm happy to be here. Thank you guys for having me be third chair, you know. So yeah, if you guys want to figure out what I got going on in my model world, I am a full-time model, full-time streamer. I love to play Call of Duty, Battlefield, GTA. I cannot wait until GTA 7 come out. They've been teasing me for a year, you know. So Zoned Out with Zari, y'all. Zoned Out with Zari on all platforms. The Azaria Lynn on all platforms.
Period.
Love y'all.
You can find me on Instagram that Saturday.
Love it. Thanks, guys. We will see you next week. Peace out.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.